Hello and welcome back to another episode of Mini Bricks. Today we are going to be upgrading Mindy's PAB MINI. So she's just coming into the garage now, so bing bing. We got a bunch of different new parts to add to the PAB MINI. And if you don't know what a PAB MINI is, it's basically parts, most of the parts on the inside of the car were pulled off the pick and build wall at the local Lego store, and so that's a rather inexpensive way. We'll just maybe jack this up. So if you look underneath the car, there's a lot of colors showing through. You can see some purples and some dark azures, a little bit of red in there, orange pieces, and those just kind of make up the frame of the Mini. We'll get this pulled apart a little bit more and look inside the car, because we do have to do a lot of maintenance to the vehicle today, so we'll get to see quite a bit of the car as we pull it apart. What we're going to do is we're going to look at some of the parts we have to upgrade today. So we were able to find an Azure or Medium Azure roof, and we also upgraded it with a 2x2 instead of singles. As I will show on the other roof piece, we were able to kind of make a full section there, so the roof will be in two parts now. I think that's a good upgrade. We don't have, well, they don't actually make the Medium Azure wheel arches, so we're going to have to figure out the best wheel arches for this Mini. And we do have black ones, but we're going to be using that for an upcoming build. And so we figure we'll just use these red ones. They kind of will be a little bit flashy for a few weeks until we can figure out the perfect wheel arch color. There's about 10 different colors that the wheel arch comes in. And if you have any ideas of what you'd like to see on this particular Mini, we can try out another few colors. I wouldn't even mind buying a few colors. If you know a color that you would like, just put it in the comments, and I wouldn't mind, showing what different wheel arches would look like on the Medium Azure Mini. But for this week, we're going to be trying out the red one, and so we got 4 red ones to try out. That will be our biggest, most costly upgrade to this Mini this week, is those wheel arches. We also got some new glass. So this is a different color glass, and we thought that it might go well with kind of the blue of the Azure. And so we're just gonna, this will be the first Mini to get this glass on it. So where the other Mini has kind of a dark, well, this one like kind of a dark tint, and then we got the special one with the special lines on it for the set build. And then we're going to switch out the oil pan, and then there's, like I showed, that orange part underneath the PAB piece that we're going to upgrade to a black piece just to make it look a little bit nicer. And that should be our upgrades for today, just kind of perfecting the PAB Mini as we get parts. So I did get these few Azure parts this week, so I think the best thing for us to do is just get the drill out and zip some of this off. Alright, so we're going to get Tony here. He's kind of new to the garage, but he's a master mechanic, and so yeah, he's gonna help get some of these bolts and what have you taken off. So get out of the way here. Mindy's just gonna get out, and she's actually pretty good with the wrenches as well, so she will get hers, and we'll get started on this. Alright, so we're gonna kind of get in there and look what the Mini is made out of. So we're just gonna rip the glass off and everything. So as I was gonna say, these roof pieces come off in 2 parts. That's those 2 parts, and well, it's actually 3 parts if you add the roof, but yeah, we're just going to discard those. Might end up using them in another build, but in this roof, we're going to be able to just put both of those together. So that'll be a nice way to finish off the roof part. And then yeah, we're gonna use this glass for another one, so you got to be real careful with that. And we'll put that off to the side. And what else do we need to do? We need to really get down to the bare bones, but I did kind of want to show you the interior again with those clear pieces and how much nicer that looks. You kind of can imagine those clear pieces not being there and just having all that room in the cab of the Mini. So I'm just going to get this down to bare bones. Right, just stopping kind of part way here, we're going to just look at the back boot and just take this part off here. I don't even know what that piece is called, but it's going to look a lot better with upgrade to the Azure or Medium Azure. And then we got the opposite one. So that's another thing that's hard about these, is that it's two separate pieces with the different angles on it. So that'll finish that off really nice. And it was really cool that we were able to get the Azure 1x1. And it's really cool that we had it, but probably it's going to look a little better to have the black bumper. And so we will get the black bumper involved. And when you get this other part off, you can see that there is another little section there. So that'll go together real nice. And I think when we get things put back together, that'll be a nice little upgrade. Now, onto this part. Now, it is a little hard doing the build this way, but we will probably just get these red ones and put them on. So this is the back rear end. Now it looks real weird with all of the red on there, but when we stop and get all of the other parts put on, it'll cover up quite a bit of the red, and there we go. Now, I hope I'm not messing this up too much. It is a cute little bench, and we have that one part there, so we'll go ahead and maybe even add this back part, just so that we can kind of have a little bit of a show and tell there. So I don't know, that red is pretty, I don't know, that might be a little extreme. I did want to kind of see what that looked like, and I guess we can even maybe do, yeah, that's going to be pretty flashy. Quick call, I think it might be a little too flashy. Let's see what else we got here. Wheeling in some of our other options over here on the side. We got that wouldn't look too bad. That actually might maybe be a little bit better. We do have some gray ones, but I was wanting to hang on to those for another build, so maybe not. And then we got that's a little classy. Then we got an olive green. That's gonna probably look better on maybe one of the greener minis. So, and then we do have a black one that would probably look nice. I wonder if the black will end up being its ideal one, because yeah, we don't have a Medium Azure. Alright, so we got into the build a little ways, and like most, I guess, builds, they get carried away, and so we've actually decided to go all the way and put on the black arches. We'll just have to order some more, and we'll get kind of what we're wanting for the final look. Alright, we got the front section of the engine and such all hoisted up, and we got the side parts, but there is one little kind of interior part here with the little cheese slope in gray that we used, and we're just going to take that off because we got a upgrade for that as well. So yeah, this build's getting to be a little bit more than we planned, but it is nice to start to see some colors that we really like and what we're really wanting. So yeah, that kind of highlights how, you can start off with what you want, and then you can always kind of upgrade as you go. So looking at all of our steering wheel options, I don't think the yellow is going to work. The gray could work. White probably not. Red's going to be too flashy. We already know that. The blue, it's a different color of blue, so maybe I think maybe our best option is going to be the all black steering wheel. I know anything with the dash can be hard, but I think we got it. So I think, let me see, let's take a look at that. I think that's an improvement all around. I think maybe some of that neon green or lime green is going to have to come out eventually. But for right now, this is looking a lot better than what we had. So we can probably get these side skirts on and get things buttoned up there. Now, I did have a few other things I was going to do, but yeah, I think we're going to have to do those in another video. As for right now, we do have this one very important orange piece that's going to, yeah, that's just going to finish it off nice for the bottom. And we're starting to wrap it up, so we'll get things buttoned up, and I really do want to try this out, see what this glass looks like. I think it's going to make the Medium Azure really pop. I don't know if that's going to be in a good way or not, but I think Mindy can put her tools away and we will get her seated. There we go. Get things buttoned up. Alright, so she came in one way and she's going to be leaving a little bit different. Now I'm going to do a quick switch out on, I think, this bar in the front put on, and while we were doing that, we were able to get some Medium Azure parts put in kind of in the engine section, so a little bit of paint there, just taking away some of those other colors, and so yeah, we're down to quite a bit less PAB type stuff and more of what we're kind of our dream for this car. And I'm actually pretty okay with some of these other PAB parts that are harder to get. I mean, I'm okay with that purple part. That's kind of like a signature for me, just having that purple part there. But yeah, probably eventually we'll get some of those other green parts and maybe the gray part pulled out of the back there. I did have the gray oil pan to put on, but I figure the black actually looks pretty good now, and we're just going to actually have a little bit of a surprise. Tony wanted to surprise everyone. He was able to get some special rims. He wanted to add these to the car, so we'll get these put on, and probably need to jack things up, so we'll get in here and get these figured out. I have figured out that it's very hard to do by hand, so it does help to have brick separator. And then we'll just get these snapped on what's called a mini snap, so LEGO calls them mini snaps. It's kind of cool. Now we do have those green jumper plates in there. I don't have any Azure or Medium Azure jumper plates, so yeah, I'm probably gonna look for maybe some black ones, but the green ones are working, so that is, I guess, oh yeah, she's ready to race. I think those rims look pretty cool on here. Mini Bricks, thanks for all your help. You might want to get out of the way. Yeah, Mindy's ready to race, so thanks to everyone for sticking around, and well, we'll catch you in the next episode, and bye for now.